Hello, 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 hello. We are live again. We are live again today on Maths Made Easy. Hello, if you're joining us, please comment where you're watching us from. Comment where you're watching us from. Comment where you're watching us from. All right, so once it's 11 o'clock, 11 sharp, we'll be starting off immediately. Welcome, 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 welcome. Today, we're going to be crushing some questions, some mathematic questions. We're going to be giving answers to them. If you're joining us, please comment where you're watching us from. Please comment. Someone just joined us. Comment where you're watching us from. Once it's 11 o'clock, we'll start. We'll start off. Time, it's 11 already. It's 11 already. So we'll be starting with the first question. We'll be starting with the first question. Please, wherever you're watching me from, please comment. I'm watching you from Nigeria. I'm watching you from United States. Just comment. I would like to see it. So where we start. The first question we'll be looking at. If y varies, if y varies inversely, if y varies inversely as the cube root, as a cube root of x, y is 4 when x is 27. Find y when x is 8. Find y when x is 8. So this is the first question we have. All right, hope we can see it. If y varies inversely as the cube root of x, y is equal to 4 when x is 27. Find y when x is what? 8. This is a very sweet question. So we'll be starting off solving it. All right. So first of all, solution. Y varies inversely. Y varies inversely as the cube roots. This is the cube roots of x. Can we see that? Now, y is equal to, we introduce our constant k all over the cube roots of x. Now, we're given the value of x and the value of y. So, y is 4. Y is 4 and x is what? 27. So, we're going to be using those values. Y is 4 when x is what? 27. Remember, cube root. So these two values are going to help us look for the value of what? Our constant k. Are we getting it? So now we cross multiply. We have 1 times k to give us k, and 4 times the cube root of 27. K will be 4 times, what is the cube root of 27? The cube root of 27 is 3. Is that not so? So 4 times 3 to give us 12. So our value for k is 12. Now, we're not asked to look for k. We're asked to look for y when x is 8. So with this, we're going to introduce the relationship of the equation. And that is, oh, the person who commented with Chinese, I'm sorry, I don't understand Chinese. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, so this is our equation. So we're going to find the relationship of this equation by saying y equals, what's our value of k? Our value of k is 12. So we'll say 12 all over the cube root of x. That's 1. So now we're going to go to the proper question, the question we were asked to look for. So let's wipe this side. We'll wipe this side. So we're asked to look for the value of y when x is 8. So now, y is equals 12 all over the cube root of x. Our y is not known, and we're asked to look for it. Our 12 is where it is, which is a constant, and the cube root of 8. Can we see that? Now, what you need to do is y equals 12. What is the cube root of 8? The cube root of 8 is 2. So we put that down, and then we divide. 2 into 2 is 1, and 2 into 12 is 6. Therefore, our value for y is 6. Quite easily done. Very simple, isn't it? Super simple. Now, the second question is for you. Every one of you watching this video, the second question is for you. So are we ready to solve it? Yeah. If you are ready, say, yes, I'm ready in the comment section. Please say you are ready. I'm waiting to see your comments while I wipe up the board and drop your question. All right. So the second question you'll be solving is not difficult. It's easy. So let's clean. Let's clean the board. Please get your book, get your pen, your calculator, because you'll be solving some questions with me. And we'll be having nothing but fun in this live session. So the question is the nth term of a sequence. The nth term. The nth term of a sequence is 2 to the power of 2n, 2 to the power of 2n, 1 all over, okay, -1. All right, now we have to find the third term of that sequence. Find the third term, third. Find the third term of that sequence. So this is your question. The nth term of a sequence is 2 to the power of 2n in bracket minus 1 over 2 to the power of n. Are we there? Find the third term. So over to you. Let's crush it. Let's crush it. Let me wipe up this side so you know your question. The first 5 persons to give me an answer. First 5 persons. First 5 persons. I have something for you. First 5 persons to give me the correct answer. The first 5 persons to give me the correct answer to this question, I have something big for you. All right, so let's go, let's go, let's go. You have just few minutes to solve this question. The nth term of a sequence is 2 to the power of 2n in bracket minus 1 over 2 to the power of n. You are to solve this question now. This question is for you, for you. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You have just 2 minutes to solve it. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to solve this question. Hello, everyone joining us. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much. Two minutes to solve this question. 2 minutes. Please comment where you're watching us from. Brandon Sipol, hope I've answered your question. I said we're crushing some questions in mathematics. Yeah, so that's what we are doing in this live section. I hope you understand now. All right. Please give this live stream a big thumbs up if you're gaining value from this live stream. Thank you so very much. 1 minute is gone already. I need answers, please. What is your answer to this question? Or is it difficult? If it's difficult, please comment it's difficult so that I can solve it myself. Is it difficult or it's easy? Or you need some time? You need some more time? Please comment. Please use the chat box to comment. Thank you so much. Your time is going. Your time. All right, time. Okay, firstly do it. Okay. That means it's difficult. All right, so I'll do it. Thank you for commenting. Thank you so much, Harris. All right, so we're asked to find the third term of this particular sequence, which is quite very easy. So all you need to do is, wherever you see the n, which is the number of terms. Good morning. Thank you, the Indian guy. Thank you so much. Thank you for commenting. All right, so let's start. Let's solve. Solution: 2 to the power of 2n minus 1 over 2 all over n. Raised to the power of n, sorry. So now, all you need to do is, wherever you see n, you put 3. You put the third term. Do you understand? So it's very easy. You just need to put 2 to the power of 2 in bracket 3 minus 1 over 2 raised to the power of 3. Now, 2 to the power of 2 times 3 to give us 6. We have 6 here. 1 over 2 to the power of 3. Are we there? So 2 to the power of 6 will give us what? 64. Will give us 64. Now, minus 1 over 2 times minus 1 over 2 times minus 1 over 2. Are we there? So minus times minus to give us plus. Plus times minus will still give us minus. So we have 64 minus. Now 1 times 1 times 1, still 1. 2 times 2, 4. Okay, somebody got minus 8. Let me see. That is absolutely correct. Thank you. The Indian guy, you are absolutely correct. All right, so 2 times 2 is 4, and 4 times 2 is 8. Can we see that? So now 8 into 8 is 1, and 8 into 64 is 8. So 8 multiplied by minus 1 will give us minus 8. So the Indian guy, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really love your speed and accuracy. Thank you. All right, so we'll be moving on to another question. This time around, I'll solve it. And get ready for your own question, all right? So let's wipe up the board. Let's wipe it off. Hope it's easy. Hope you understand. If you don't understand, please comment. I still don't get it so that I can come over again. Thank you. While we go to the next question for today, we do not have much time to spend here, so we have to maximize whatever time we have. So now the next question says, if y percent of a number n, equals k, what is 3% of n? What is 3% of n? Please, can you see the question? All right, someone said this was like beginner level for me. So yeah, thank you. Thank you. Big thumbs up for you. Thank you. All right, so we have another question. If you can solve this, you can go ahead. You don't need to wait for my answer. If you can solve it, go ahead. I'll definitely see your answer in the comment section. Thank you. So while we solve, for those who do not understand it, we can start solving right away. All right, so y percent of a number n, y percent, that is this. So first of all, we interpret the question, y percent of n. Can we see that? Equals, which means it's equal to k. Now, what is y percent? Y percent means y over what? 100. Someone said, I hate those percentage questions. They always mess me up. Don't worry, this one won't mess you up. Just follow me, you understand very, very well. So y over 100, what is of times k. So look, our major focus in this question is n. Our major focus is n. So we're going to try to make n the subject of formula in this equation. We're going to make n the subject what? Of formula in this question. So how do we do that? First of all, we multiply. We have yn or ny over 100 equal to k. Are you seeing it? Next, we cross multiply to give us yn equals to k100 or 100k. Then we divide both sides by y. So our n value is what? K100 over y. That's one. That's one step. Now, let's write it out so that we can see it clearly. N is what? 100k or k100 over y. Now, the next equation said, what is 3% of y? Now, 3% of y is this. 3% of n, sorry. All right, so now, our value for n is this. Can we see that? So we're going to substitute for the value of n, this. Now, 3 over 100 times 100k all over y. Can you see that? Ma'am, where are you from? I'm from Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria. Thank you, Harris. All right, so 100 divided by 100, or 100 strikes 100, and then we are left with 3k all over y. So now, that is what we are asked to look for. So 3% of n is this. Very easy. Very, very easy. Hope there is no confusion anywhere. You can go through them. No confusion, right? Because the next question is for you. Hope we are ready. Don't leave the question for one person to solve. Can we see that? All right. So the next question is for you. And I'm so happy that it's your turn to solve. Now I'm going to rest. All right. So the next question, we are writing it down on the board. We are writing it now on the board. All right. So the next question says, if x plus 2y is equal to 7. If x plus 2y is equal to 7. and 4x plus 11y. And 4x plus 11y is equal to 34. It's equal to 34. I hope we can see that. Okay, yes. Now, by how much? By how much? Hi, I'm from India. I like your teaching style. Oh, thank you so much. That's so much an encouragement. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So, by how much is 3y less than 10? By how much? By how much is 3y less than 10? All right, so this is your question. Let everybody get their pen, paper, calculator, and let's solve. If I'm just going to give you a little expo, a little hint about this one. This equation, this one. Please, who can tell me what equation is this, or what equation this is? Please put that in the chat box. This particular equation, this one. What do you think it is? That's where we'll start from. Ah, somebody already. This Indian guy. You have something else. All right, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. Linear equation in two variables. All right, that's cool. So it is called simultaneous equation. Does it sound familiar? Nah, I did it in my mind. All right, you are close to it. You're close. You're close. You are close. Math online, okay? Okay, but you haven't hit the nail on the head. Some people are already solving the question. Math online 72, you are almost there. This is the next question you're asked to look for. By how much is 3y less than 10? That particular question. All right, please, others solve. Be encouraged. You can do it too. They are close. So this is a simultaneous equation. 4 less than 10. Okay, I'm not going to say you're correct or you're not correct. Once it's time, I'll get the winner. I'll get the winner from this one. So please, everybody solve. I'm enjoying this live section. I don't know about you, but I'm enjoying it. So I'll be wiping this side so that people don't get confused. We're done with this particular question. All right. Please solve. You have a few minutes more. Some people are really fast. Some people are really, really fast. They've got speed. They've got so much speed. Please give this video a big thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so, because I don't know what you're waiting for. Subscribe to this channel so that you can be notified anytime we go live, anytime I drop a video. Thank you. Okay, can you explain what is by how much is 3y less than 10? If I explain it, I'm giving you an answer already. If I explain it, I'm giving you an answer already. You have 1 minute more. 1 minute more before I solve it. 1 minute more. In India, you select particular subject to continue your education, and I have taken maths as my subject. Oh, and that's what I took too. Thank you for taking mathematics. Is the best subject ever. I don't know about other subjects, but it's the best for me. Yeah, it's the best for me. Thank you for taking mathematics as your best subject. Thank you. All right, I think time up. It's time up. All right, so we're going to solve it quickly. Like I said, we don't have so much time to spend here. That's why I will be solving this one now. x plus 2y equals 7. This is equation 1. We have 4x plus 11y equals 34, and this is equation 2. All right, so in simultaneous equation, I know, right? I also love it. Thank you. All right, in simultaneous equation, we have different methods of solving simultaneous equation. We have the elimination method, we have the substitution method, and then we have the graphical method. So I'm going to be choosing one of them. I'll be choosing the substitution method for this question. Whichever one you use, you get the answer, definitely. All right, so I'll be taking equation 1, and I'll be making my x the subject of formula. So x plus 2y equals 7. And then x is equals to 7. Moving this to this side, I will have minus 2y. So this is what I'll be using in the second equation. Elimination is the best, substitution takes too long. All right. What you like and this is what I like. All right, so for in bracket 7 minus 2y plus 11y equals 34. So we open it up, we have 28, we have 8y plus 11y equals 34. Is that not so? Now, we minus 8 plus 11, that will give us plus 3y equals 34. So we look for the value for y. Now, we collect like terms. 3y will be here. 34 and 28 comes to this side. 34 minus 28. Are we together? So now 3y is equals this minus this. What will it give us? What will be our answer for this? That will be 6, isn't it? Our value will be what? 6. So we divide both sides by 3, and then we have y to be 2. Now, y is 2. We don't need to look for x. Yeah, we don't need to look for x in this case because our focus is on 3y less than 10. Y. Now, 3y less than. What is 3y? If y is 2, that means 3y will be what? 3 times 2 to give us 6. And they said, what is 3y less than 10? That is 10 minus 6 to give us 4. It's a perfect 4 and not a negative 4. So that's the answer. Simple. That's why I said the other person who got minus 4 was close. So it's not minus 4, it's 4. So by 4, 3y is less than 10. Hope it's clear. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So was this your question or my question? Because I think I've forgotten. Is this my question? Please comment. Was this question my? Please comment. Was this particular question my own question? Because I don't want to solve the next one. You guys have to solve it. Was mine, thank God. So the next one is your own question. Although it's not really difficult. It's not difficult at all. It's not difficult. So get ready. All right. So the next question says, solve the equation 7x squared minus 3x. Solve the equation. 7, let me write it down. 7x squared minus 3x minus 10 equals 0. So that's just the question. What equation do you think this is? I don't know. Okay, you said, wait, it was us. It was yours. Was it yours? No, it wasn't. You just helped me solve it. Thank you. This is your question. This is your question, I'm sure. Okay, quadratic, yeah. So solve it. We have 4 methods of solving quadratic equation. 4 methods. We have the normal, the general formula or the general method. Then we have the one we call almighty formula, which is the formula method. We have the completing the square method, and then we have the graphical method. So whichever one you like, whichever one you're comfortable with, just use it and crush this question now. You have just 2 minutes to. Good, good, good. I like that spirit. That Indian guy. Thank you. Solve it, solve it. You can do it. You can do it. Solve it. I trust you. 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. Two minutes. Okay. Somebody, I think, no solution? There is a solution. B is 17. It's not negative. There is a solution. I think you're solving it the wrong way. 20 over 14. What are your two answers? Just give me your two answers. You're supposed to have two answers, one positive and the other negative. So in a quadratic equation, you are to have two answers, two, one positive and one negative. Or sometimes can be the reverse. Okay, somebody said, okay, -1 and 20 over 14. Can you reduce the 20 over 14? You can reduce it. I think the Indian guy is close to the answer. I think he's close to the answer. Reduce the 20 over 14. Others, please solve. Others, please solve. Maths online. Okay, maths online, I think you're not doing it the right way. Okay, you're using the almighty formula. Yeah, so that is it. The Indian guy has gotten the answer. Maths online 72. If you're using the almighty formula, it's supposed to give you an answer. Not -2, not -2. Check again. Yeah, yeah, so that is it. The Indian guy, 1.42. No need of the decimal. The 10 over 7 is okay. I like the fraction. I like the fraction. All right, 1 minute more to go. 1 minute more to go. Every other person, please solve it. Please. It's a simple question. You can use the general method, the normal one. You can use the formula method. So whichever one you want to use, you can use it. Your time is going. Your time is going. Your time is going. Your time is going. I used that minus b plus minus formula. Okay. That's the formula method, the one we normally call almighty formula. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Alam. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I'm so happy to see you, Alam. Thank you. Give this video a big thumbs up if you're gaining value from it. Give this live stream a big thumbs up. All right. So it's time to solve it. It's time to solve it. For some persons that do not understand quadratic equation, you're going to learn it today. All right, so I'll be using the normal formula. Yeah, the casual one, the general one. All right, so 7x squared minus 3x minus 10 equals 0. All right, this is what I do. This is what I do. The first multiply by this. That's how I solve it. So that will give us 7 times minus 10 to give us minus 70. Now, once that is done, the next thing you would want to do is to find the multiples of 70. What are the multiples you can think of? Can you help me solve a complex number question? All right, just drop that question, drop it. And then in my next live stream, I'll definitely handle that. because I already have some questions that I need to cover today. Thank you so much, that Indian guy. Thank you. All right, so this is the question we have, and this is how we'll solve it. So what are the multiples of minus 70? First of all, the multiples of 70, we have 7 and 10. We have, what again? We have 14, and we have 5. Isn't that so? Then we have 35 and 2. 35 and 2. So these are the multiples of 70. Now, the middle number is minus 3. Minus 3. Which of these multiples can give us a minus 3? It can't be this, can never be this, and it can never be this. So definitely it has to be the first one. Now, knowing that is another thing, and knowing where to put the sign is another one. So for us to get a minus 3, the minus has to be close to the 10. Has to be with the 10. Can you see that? Because minus 10 plus 3 plus 7 will give us a minus 3. And when we multiply them, it will give us a negative 70. Can we see that? All right, so we have 7x squared minus 10x plus 7x minus 10 equals 0. Are we saying that now? So what do? We factorize by grouping. We factorize by grouping. So we have this with this, this with this. Now we factor out what is common in the two of them. Okay, the Indian guy, I've seen the question. Please make sure it's very correct so I will know what to do. Thank you. All right, so what's common here is x. And then we have 7x minus 10. And then we move here again. What's common here is just 1. So we have 7x minus 10 equals 0. Are we there? So now the two brackets are the same. So we just pick one that is common. So we have 7x minus 10. And then what is outside is the x plus 1 equals 0. So 7x minus 10 equals 0, or x plus 1 equals 0. So 7x minus 10 equals 0. We collect like terms and we have 10. A positive 10, we divide both sides by 7. And then we have our x to be 10 over 7. For the next one, we have x plus 1 equals 0. Okay, so we collect like terms again, and our 1 comes to this side as a negative 1. So therefore, our answer is x is 10 over 7 or minus 1. So easy. So easy. Thank you very, very much. Thank you so much. As many of us that got the question correctly, thank you so much. So we'll be moving to the next question. We're moving to the next question. In an octagon, 3 of the interior angles in an octagon in an octagon. In an octagon. So please, if you have a question for me, just like the Indian guy just did, please comment your question for me so that I can solve them in the next live stream. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. In an octagon, 3 of the interior angles are x each, are x degree each. Are x degree each. Please take note of the each. All right. Each of the remaining 5 interior angles. I'll put this in capital later so we understand. Each of the remaining 5 interior, each of the remaining 5 interior angles are 16 plus, each of the interior angles is what? 16 plus x degree. Find the value of x. Find the value of x. So this is a question we'll be solving right now. So in an octagon, 3 of the interior angles are x degree each. Each of the remaining 5 interior angles is 16 plus x degree. Find the value of x. So now, first thing you must know, okay, when will be the next live stream? In 2 weeks' time. The next live stream will be in 2 weeks' time. All right, thank you so much. All right, thank you, Dari. Thank you. 110,5. I don't know. Is that the answer to this question? Math Online 72. Is that the answer to this question? Please let me know. Okay, so the total number or the total sum of the interior angles of an octagon is 1,000. Are you from Nigeria? I'm from Nigeria. Okay, he said that's the answer. Okay, not really. Not really. Okay, it's a total. Not really. It's two. The total angle in an octagon is 1,080 degrees. 1,080 degrees. Yeah. So that's what we'll be using to solve right now. 1,080 degrees. Okay. So total interior angle solution. Total interior angles in an octagon. Total interior angles in an octagon. All right. So, okay, Math Online 72, 125. That's brilliant. That's correct. Thank you. Okay. So, total angles in an octagon. In an octagon is 1,080 degrees. And we were told. Oh, really? I didn't know. I'm sorry. Well, you didn't give me a correct answer. You just said 1,000/8. Try the Indian guy. Don't be angry. All right. Okay, so what we'll do is to get an understanding of the question so you don't get it twisted. They said three of those angles are x each, which means they are the same. X each. And then 5 of them again, the remaining, is what? 16 plus x degree each. Each. So what do you do? The first thing we'll do is state it. 3 interior angles. This is the short form of writing angles. I think we should know that. That will give us 3x degrees. Isn't that so? And then 5 interior angles to give us 5 in bracket of 16 plus x degrees. Isn't that so? So the next thing we do, we're going to add up this together to result to this angle. We're going to add it up together to result to that angle. So we're going to have it as 3x degrees plus 5 times this. That will give us what? 80 plus 5 what? X degrees equals 1080 degrees. Isn't that so? I'm going to be wiping this part, the question, so that, I'm sorry if I'm wiping it off, there's no space. No space. Okay, so. All right, so let's continue. Now, 3x, 5x are like terms, so we add them up together, and that will give us 8x. This 80 moves to this side, and we have it as 1080 degrees minus 80 degrees. So 8x, when we subtract, we should have 1000 degrees. We divide both sides by 8, and the result is 125 degrees. Quite easily done. Thank you, Math Online 72. Thank you, the Indian guy. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. So the next question is for you. The next question is for you. So next 2 weeks, because I want us to have enough questions that we're able to crush by the next live stream. So that's why it's next 2 weeks. I hope it's clear. So the next live stream, you'll be notified. You'll be notified. So please try to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you'll know when we go live. Thank you so very much. Thank you. So it might not be next 2 weeks. It can be next week, depending. So try to subscribe to the channel so that you'll be notified once I go live. Thank you. All right. So the next question, this is for you. This is for you. So let's wipe it. I hope we are ready. Once it's time, once it's 12, we'll be closing up on this live stream. Once it's 12, we'll be wrapping it up. Okay? So if the mean of 15, if the mean of 15, x, 18, and 13. I'm not sure we can see this. And 13 is 19. Find the median. Find the median. All right, so we are to solve this one now. My exam is next week. Oh. Next week when? Oh, I would love you to be online. I would love you to be online, like seriously. All through next week, the Indian guy, all through next week. Whew. When will your exam end? When will it end? When will it end? So we'll know when to fix it that will favor everybody, because I don't want anyone to be left out. I don't want anyone to be left out. So this is your question. You have to solve this one. If the mean of 15, x, 18, and 13 is 19, mean is 19, find the median. So over to you. Let's go. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Okay. Wow, someone got some speed. Somebody got some speed. That is Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Thank you, Math Online 72. You are a genius. Thank you. Thank you. So, every other person, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We can do it. It's easy. The Indian guy. Okay. Perfect. Brilliant. Brilliant. This is amazing. I've got two geniuses in this live stream, and I value you guys so much. Thank you so much. All right. Another person, another person, another person. 1 minute more to go. One, one, one. A minute more to go. 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 And it's going. Time is going. Time is going. Time is going. We have just 12 minutes to remain in this live stream. 12 minutes and we're done. Okay. Time up. Time up. Time up. So let's solve it. Let's solve it. We have two answers already and they are absolutely correct. So solution. Solution. 15x 18 13. 15x 18 13 all over 4 is equal to what? 19. Remember the formula for finding mean is to add up the numbers and divide it by the total number present. Are you getting it? So you add the numbers given to you, the variables given to you, and then you divide by the number of those variables. Hope it's clear. So we add together, and when we add 15 and 18 will give us 33. And 33 plus 13 should give us 46. 46 plus x equals 19 all over 4. Isn't that so? So the next thing we do is to cross multiply. We cross multiply. So we have 46 plus x equals 4 times 19. That will give us 76. So we collect like terms, we have 76. 46 to this place give us minus. And when we subtract, we'll have x to be 30. So that's the first thing we need to get. Mean is just the average, exactly. Exactly. So that's what it is. Thank you so much. So the next thing we are to look for is the median. Now, median, we have our variables to be this. X is 30, we just found out. And then these are the numbers we are given. These are the numbers we are given. Now, median is the middle, the number in between, the number in the middle. What we need to do first is to rearrange them in ascending order. You don't just find the mean like the median like this. So from 13 to 15 to 18 and then 30. So when you check, we have two numbers in the middle, this and this. What do? The next thing you do is to add them up and divide by 2. Like I said, find the average. There's 2, so we add them and divide them by 2. Thank you. That's correct. So we say 15 plus 18 all over 2, and this will give us 33 over 2. When we divide, we'll have 16.5. If you punch your calculator, that's what you get. So our median is 16.5, and the value for x is 30. Very easy. So the next question, I'll be handling that. The next question belongs to me, and I'm glad because I'll solve it. But if you can solve it before I am through, always put your answer in the comment section. So this question is not difficult, but some persons might say it's difficult. It's not difficult. It just requires you to understand it first. You need to understand the question first. Okay, the question says, Aku, K, Badu. These are names of people. So Aku or Aku, K, and Badu. Aku, K, and Badu share an amount in the ratio of share an amount in the ratio of 2:5:9. 2:5:9. All right. So, respectively, if Badu receives, respectively, if Badu receives 48 Ghana cedis, 48 Ghana cedis. Are we there? More than K. More than K. Find the amount shared. Find the amount shared. Find the amount shared. So that's the question we are to solve. So we can all solve it together. Once you have gotten your answer before I get mine, you can always drop it in the comment section. So let's solve it now. Oops, somebody already got the answer. Math Online 72, that is the answer. Like, perfect answer. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. The Indian guy, why do you like giving me multiples? Give me the exact answer. Like the exact one. Math Online is genius. Yeah. Math TV, where is your answer? Thank you, the Indian guy, 192. That's perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much. I told you initially to get your calculator. I told you. All right. All right. So let's solve it together for the sake of those who do not understand it. Okay. So now this is a ratio question. This is a ratio question. Math TV, are you sure you solved it or you just took the answer? Math TV. Did you solve it? Oh, music. Apna. Sorry, I can't pronounce it, but I know music. Thank you. Hi, hello. Me from Gligit. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you. So happy to see you and happy to have you here. Thank you so much. Okay, Matt TV. Okay. Okay. You're trying to tell me that you actually solved it. I can see it. You're a genius as well. Thank you so much. Okay, so Aku, K, and Badu share an amount. We do not know the amount they shared, and that's what we are asked to look for. So, watch how I'm going to get mine. Everybody has their own method of solving it, and this is mine. So, watch it and learn as well. So, solution. I'm going to try to manage my board. Now, first thing I normally do is to add up these ratios. I add them up. So, I say 2 plus 5 plus 9 to give me, to give me what? This will give me 11 and that's 16. Sorry. Are we there now? So I add the ratios up, and then the next thing I do is to look at the question again. They said Badu. They mentioned K. So our major focus here is Badu and K. So we're not looking at Aku. Are you getting it now? So now Badu receives 48 Ghana cedis more than K. So first of all, let's get what K receives so that we can know how to place Badu. Now, K, this is for K. This is 4K. Now, the ratio for K is 5. So that's 5 over 16. Where are you from Math Online? Okay, you're asking. So that's 5 all over 16. Are we getting it? Let the number they shared, let the amount be X. The amount they shared, let's make it X. Do you understand? So now times X. So this is for K. 5 times X will give us 5X over 16. So this is what K receives from the amount that was what? Shared. Are you getting it now? So Badu receives 48 more than this. Do you get it? More than this. The sign we should use to indicate that is a plus sign. So we'll say Badu, which is what? 9. We'll say 9 over 16 times the amount they shared. Are you getting it? Equals this. 5x over 16 more than K. Can you see how I place mine? Can you see the way I place my own? All right. So what do we do next? 9 times x will give us 9x all over 16 equals 5x all over 16 plus 48. When it's more than, it's a plus. When it's less than, it's a minus. Math Online, are you a student or a teacher? Okay. Okay, so we collect like terms. So we have 9x over 16. And when this comes here, we have minus 5x over 16. And we have our 48 right here. So we subtract. This will give us 4x over 16 equals 48 over 1. So we cross multiply. I'll have to wipe the other side. So when we multiply it, we are to have 4x equals 48 times 16. We divide both sides by 4. 4 cancels this. We have 4. And our x will give us 192 Ghana cedis. 192 Ghana cedis. Very, very easy. Very, very easy. All right. So we are going to move to the next question. This question is for you. This question is for you. And I know you can solve it. I know you can solve it. I know you can solve it. So I'm going to be wiping it out. So simplify. Simplify. Three over x minus 15 over 2y divided by 6 over xy. So that's the question. Hello, everybody. We have a question on the board. We have a question on the board. So let's solve it. Let's solve it. We have a question on the board. Everybody, hands on deck. Let's solve. So who has gotten the answer? We have just 2 minutes to solve this one. 2 minutes to solve this one. Let me see how many minutes we have here on this live stream. Oops, we are behind time. So this will be our last question. This will be our last question for today. So please, let's crush it. Let's crush it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, somebody got the answer. The Indian guy, simplify it. Simplify it. It's called, we're asked to simplify. So make it smaller, shrink it, reduce it until it can no longer be reduced. Nah, it's wrong, my bad. Okay. Let's go. Isn't bracket not? It's a bracket. It's a bracket. It's a bracket, please. Don't mind the way I wrote it. Hope it's clear. It's a bracket. So board mass, you have to solve what's inside the bracket, open it up before you come out. One minute to go. You can use whichever you want. Nobody follows that rule anymore. Okay. Math online. No. How did you solve that? How did you solve that? How did you solve it? Math TV. Whew, I'm not sure, but y over 2 minus 3 over 4x. Okay, they are separate, Abby. They are separated somehow. I'm trying to understand the answer that you dropped. I'm trying to understand, but no, really. Not really. Let's crush it. Let's crush it. We can get the right answer. Just follow the rule. Follow it well. Follow the rule well. You have to look for the LCM, the lowest common multiple in this bracket between x and 2y. And then you solve, and then you come out, and you meet this man here, this division. Seems this question is confusing. Is it confusing? Let's go. A minute to go. You can solve it. You can do it. I think this question is difficult for them. I can solve this one. I ain't got my copy. Uh-oh. Just try and get a sheet of paper anywhere. You can solve it. You can solve it. I know you can solve it. 1 minute. This same answer, Math TV. Y over 2. 5x over 4. Okay. You divided them separately. Okay. Then it's correct. You divided them separately. Math TV and me is right. It's now understand. You divided them separately. Fractions, okay. As separate fractions, I understand. It's correct. I thought they are joined together. Okay, so time up. Time up. So we're solving it now. Solution. So like I said, we focus on what is in the brackets. Okay, we focus on what is in the brackets. 3 over x minus 15 over 2y. So the LCM would definitely be 2xy. All right, so x into this will give us 2y, and 3 times 2y will give us 6y. 2y into this will give us x. X times 15 will give us 15x. 15x. And remember our 6 over xy outside here. So what do? What we do next is to change this sign to multiplication. Once it's changed, what happens? The xy goes up and the 6 comes down. Are we there? Math online, it's divided by, yeah. Do you mean Math TV and you are right? It means you both are the same person. I don't know. I don't know. So 6y minus 15x all over 2xy times xy all over 6. So this xy cancels this, and then we have 6y minus 15x, and this will give us 12. So what do? We look for what is common. There's something common between 6y and 15x, and that's 3. So 3 out, we have 2y minus 5x all over 12. So when we divide, we have 4. So 2y minus 5x all over 4. So you can leave the answer like this, and you can go further and break it. You can go further and break it like this: 2y over 4 minus 5x over 4. I think this is what Math TV and Math Online did. So you can have y over 2 here minus 5x over 4. So whichever way, everything is right. Yeah. Do you understand? So whichever way you leave your answer, if you leave it like this or like this, it's still correct. Very easy. Thank you so much. We have come to the end of today's live stream. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Thank you so much, Maria. Sorry, I can't pronounce it. Thank you. I love you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in this live stream. God bless you all. Have a nice day too. The Indian guy, I had a nice time with you online. Thank you so much, every one of you. Math Online 72, thank you. Math TV, thank you. Thank you. Enjoy your day. Yeah, you too. Bye.